Don't replace an amazing roller coaster with virtual reality. God! Now, I'm sure most of you are aware of the once amazing ride called Air. It had twists. It was flying through the sky. It was the first of its kind. It was an amazing ride. This ride was one of my favourite rides. This was an amazing ride. But now, they've replaced it. No, replaced isn't the right word. They haven't changed a single thing about the ride. Apart from now, you've got to wear really bad quality VR headsets. The Samsung ones, you know? Because obviously Samsung has sponsored that ride. And it is terrible. I hate Galactica. I just don't get it. Why would you make a real ride a visual experience? That's for simulators, people. Simulations. Now, Nemesis. And now, this is not Nemesis Inferno. This is a good ride, but not as good as the original Nemesis of Alton Towers. This ride is amazing if you get front seats, but if you don't, it doesn't really ruin the experience. The only thing is, with like middle seats, you do get obstructed views and stuff, but the queues are considerably shorter because you're queuing for like 6 different queues instead of just one. But no, Nemesis is an amazing ride. It's got all the twists, all the flips, everything. It does absolutely everything. It's a good ride, no matter what, and it's a lot better than Nemesis Inferno. Now, Oblivion isn't really sort of my ride. It isn't fun. It's really short, and if the queues are long, it can be really, really horrible. And it makes your tummy go up. Why would you queue for a ride that makes your tummy go up? It's not enjoyable, and it's really slow. I mean, what's the point in it? My advice is, if the queue is more than 30 minutes long, don't go on this ride, skip it, go on something better. Fact, Rita is only 0.2 seconds faster than the Tesla. Bet you didn't know that one. This ride will definitely make your tummy go up. It's more of an experience than a ride. If you've been on Stealth, this is pretty much Stealth, but just on a roller coaster form. It doesn't go up, it's more on a track. And it's the same sort of speed, and it's got the same magnetic launch. And for me, I found it as a good experience, but not a very good ride. So that's pretty much my opinion on it. Now, the Smiler. As long as you don't get your legs amputated on this ride, it is quite possibly the best ride at Alton Towers. It is legend. Wait for it. Dairy. It's legendary. It's amazing. This ride is definitely sure to make you smile. I would love to see anyone come off this ride and not be smiling unless your legs have been amputated, which is a horrible thing to have happen to you on that ride. And I'm sorry, anyone who may have had that. They're unlikely you're watching this video, but just in case. Basically, there's 2 parts to this ride. There's part 1 and part 2, and it's split up by a saw-style chain going directly upwards. And there's no drops or anything. Well, there's obviously loads of flips. There's so many. And there's 2 carts going at the same time, so you're like flipping around each other. And it's a really, really interesting ride. It's so fun. Now, I know you want to watch the ride video, so I'm going to move over here a little bit so you can just see it a bit more. But this ride, as you can see here, is absolutely amazing. It's got 14 flips. That's what you call them, right? Flips? I'm pretty sure that's it. But yeah, this ride is amazing. As long as you don't get your legs amputated. If that happens, then your day's not going to be fun. I don't think your month or year, however long it takes you to recover, is going to be fun. And you'll never go on a ride again. But this ride is really fun. The music does help. It's like la da 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 da, and it's really, really creepy. I hate the build up to rides because it's always, when you're waiting in the queue, you've got all the dark lights and you've got steam pumping out of you. That's the worst bit, the rides. The rides aren't actually that bad. Now, the Smiler isn't the smoothest of rides, but it is definitely the... Am I going to say the best? Yeah, I'm now going to say it's the best ride of Alton Towers. If there's a 2-hour queue, wait in the queue, because it's like a 2.5-minute ride. It's really good. Rides these days are getting a lot better with the amount of people they actually put on them. So yeah, that's what I think of the Smiler. Go on it, no matter what the queue is. Or buy a fast pass and then queue however long it is. But this ride is amazing, and I've done it twice. Right, I realise now the video's overrunning a little bit, and we've got loads of rides more to do. So, 13. is sort of like a ghost train in the middle of the forest, and it goes through a haunted house and all sorts. This ride is really, really good. It's quite smooth, quite quick. It's got a nice roller coaster sort of thing through the forest, and it goes into this haunted house, and then the whole train suddenly drops, and then you start going backwards. It's a really, really, really good ride. Go on it. Don't wait hours for it. And the queue is pretty amazing. It's got like lightning bolts and all sorts in it. So yeah, pretty good ride. I can't believe it. We've already finished Alton Towers. That's like all the main rides there. Okay, let's go on to Thorpe Park. And I'm only doing Alton Towers and Thorpe Park, but that's what I'm doing now. 2. It's not the other way around. It's peace. So 2. Swarm is by far my favourite ride at Thorpe Park. It is amazing. They've now changed it because they used to be backwards and forwards facing seats, but no, they've changed it now. So, this ride is extremely twisty, and unlike most rides, it does actually matter which seat you pick. If you pick the outside seat, there's 2 seats in a row on either side of the carriage. If you pick the outside seats, you do get really, really strong G. You can feel your legs like spinning out and all sorts, your face is like... The whole body is moving. If you go on the inside seat, however, it's a lot more twisty, and you feel like you're going a lot faster, and you can get through the tight corners, and it feels more real. But yeah, this is about an alien invasion, and it's just an amazing ride. You have to go on this ride. I would say go on this ride rather than Stealth. That's just because I don't like Stealth. But yeah, moving on. Now, let's do Saw. Saw is a very fun ride. Fun. Yeah, that's not the term I'd use to describe this ride. This ride does have a big drop. Not as big as Oblivion, but it does make you go over. It's a very good interpretation of the film. And yes, it's enjoyable. That's not really the word. It's an alright ride. There you go. It's perfect. Blood, gory, big saws, fun. I've done Nemesis. Now it's time to do Nemesis' baby brother. Nemesis Inferno. This is red instead of white, which is absolutely fine, and it's got no resemblance to aliens, but never mind. It's still actually pretty decent, and for Thorpe Park, this is a really good ride. Still prefer Alton Towers to this one, but no, it's a really, really good ride. If ever you go on this ride, you always have to remember the front seat incident of the In-Betweeners. That's basically the best thing about this ride, and the ride's quite good as well. Now, Colossus probably used to be a great, great ride, but the problem is it's just got old, rusty, and the seats are really outdated now. They're not shock absorbent at all. It's the most uncomfortable ride I have ever been on for jerkiness. Actually, wait, second most. The most uncomfortable ride is Cobra at Parsons Park, which, you need a massage after that ride. Honestly, you do. It's a bit sad, really. They should just update the seats, and I hope at some point they will do, because to get, the ones that actually embrace your body and can move when you move, that would be really good. And then this ride would be good again. So at the moment I'm saying, because they haven't updated the seats, I don't like this ride because it is so uncomfy. Otherwise it would be really cool with all the spinning and stuff. Stealth I haven't been on yet. I'm not crazy enough to do it, so I can't comment on me liking the ride or whatever, because I'm sure, yeah, you get the idea. So that concludes my ride review. I would love to know what your favourite rides are. So please, put in the comments box below what your favourite rides are and why they're your favourite rides and what's your favourite theme park and all sorts. I'd love to know. So, as always, please like, leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video today. Goodbye.